How you flip this camera? Oh my god. This is why I don't like this thingy. I don't even know if y'all can see what's going on right here. Maybe I need to, yeah, looking at my door. You're supposed to be looking at my door. Maybe that's better. I want y'all to see this. This is what I want y'all to see. Press machine. Can y'all see that? Oh shit. Alright, I'm about to have to, I don't like this thingy thing. I'm making some chicken too. I don't think y'all care about seeing me chop, but all my stuff is dried from getting cleaned and all that stuff. I need a bag. Got this oven on the top here. Now when you need a paper bag, you can't find one. Alright, so I usually have a bag that I'm gonna put over here for the peelings and stuff. Okay, that's on. This is a press. This is the press where you press it through the mesh strainer versus just like a regular juicer or whatever. Yeah, you're not about to fall. Let me put it here. And I'm just, bro, is it the red light? Or you only need to, you know what? I need something else to clip this too, or I need to just change gears because this is not working. This is why I don't like this thing. Okay, is that better? Maybe I should use a juicer bag because for the most part, okay. So I'm going to juice, I think I'm gonna do the kale first because the kale is like the most. And this is just the cucumber. But it's a lot of kale. It's not a lot of kale, but it's enough kale. So I'm gonna put the kale in here after we get done juicing it. I'm gonna turn this on high just because. So when I did the first video, I took it off the stem because I was doing it with the extractor, and the extractor wouldn't have broken down the stem. With this one, we're gonna leave the stem on, and you just press it in. So. Alright, so this is the kale. I normally, with the press machine, I do half water and half of the fresh kale juice. I just added a quarter cup of water just to get it, you know, a little bit clean. But I'm going to show you what the back of this look like. This is the waste. Everything is pushed out. And you know, if this is dry, you did it right. But this is dry, so nothing else can squeeze out of here. Some people put this back through there, but there's no reason for you to do that. Just throw this away. This is waste. And I did a lot of kale because I'm doing the first formula that I gave you guys, recipe. I write them down as formulas though. It was for 4 10-ounce bottles, and I'm doing double, so I'm doing 8 cucumber. I'm only adding 1 cucumber, and I'm adding 1 whole pineapple. So we're gonna do the cucumber first, and I'm gonna just put that right in here. You don't have to peel it, you don't have to do nothing, but you do need to wash it. I don't know why y'all so pressed about seeing me wash fruit, but I'm gonna do this on low. And it's way more water in here, so this is why I'm not doing so much water when it comes to the kale. As you can see, it's still running out. Like, the only water that I put in there was a quarter cup, and if you know, a quarter cup is about this much water. And I still add, actually, let me turn the measurements to you. The measurements is on here. So when I'm looking at it, I'm looking at this, and I'm giving you guys the measurements, so people think I'm just doing it. No, I see measurements and stuff, but you don't see me looking at the measurements. So that's like the base of the juice. This has been soaked in apple cider vinegar and water. I showed you guys how to do that on another one. You're just gonna cut the crown off. You don't have to take the peeling off if you don't want to, but you guys know I make wellness shots, so this is what I use to make. I use the peelings for the wellness shot. So I don't throw this stuff away. I just use it, and that's what I'm doing now. If you can see me chopping this pineapple, you probably can see me in the screen cutting it. I do not press the pit. I need the pit for the wellness shot, so if you want to press it, go ahead. But you don't need to get yourself a cheap machine if you press the pit, because it's not going to press through. It'll press through, but you only got about a couple weeks before that machine go out. And I'm just cutting this again, cutting the pit out. You can cut as close as possible to the pit, but if you are pressing it, you need to get a good machine to press that out. Because it will press it, but you're gonna have to put it through a couple times. This machine will break it completely down. So now I'm gonna turn this on low, because this is not as rough as the kale. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is not as rough as the kale, so. sure you leave this here for a couple seconds so all of that can come out. The foam, you do want to drink the foam. That's the nutrients and everything. It's just showing you that everything is breaking down. So we just want to keep this here for a couple seconds, and I'm going to transfer this to a bigger container. Alright, so this is normally the container that I put it in to just make everything easier for myself. And I wash my machine right after I do it. I don't know why some people wait. I'm not about to wait. Spilling a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna wipe this off anyways. That's okay. Marble countertops, but I'm changing them to bamboo soon because marble, and this was just here when I bought this house, so I just left it. But being here for so long now, it's just like I want to get certain stuff in here. Being a chef is easier, and these are the exact countertops that I want. So I'm gonna get that up for the time being, and get this situated to get to washing. And I know y'all don't want to see me clean this. Like, I just don't think y'all really want to watch me clean this. But basically, you just take this apart. Shit. Don't need this. And this right here, not that, but this is the press. Okay, where did that fly just come from? But this is the press, and this is the same thing when I was showing you guys how to use it in the video. That's why I had you do two different kinds of mesh strainers, but this is the exact same thing. And this cleans really, really easy. And then the back part, all this comes apart, so just invest in a good cold press juice machine. That's all I can tell you, is invest in a good cold press juice machine. And I press my apple juice. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that, but I only press it with Mutsu apples and Pink Lady apples. I only press them with those two. Mutsu apples is the green ones. The Red Lady is the red ones, but I don't like red apples, so that's why I mix them together. You can do whatever you want to do. So that is how I get this. Or you can do the sugar-free with a no sugar added, and I explained that. So I think TikTok took that video down, so I'm gonna do another video of all that stuff on here so you guys can see it. So So now I have a couple containers. I gotta wipe this whole thing off. So I'm gonna sit that here. And how about I just unplug it? Now, I'm gonna take these two. I'm doing more than two, but I'm gonna show on here. I don't want this to be a long video or a long live, but I'll fill this up halfway. So I fill this up to 5 ounces. This is a 10-ounce bottle. And then the other 5 ounces is the mixture. Then I don't add the lime juice until, that's the last thing that I add. Went to a couple places to find this specific lime juice because key limes are not always in season here. So I actually found this, if you can see what that is, this is the best one because a couple drops of this, you know, does the trick for me. So I'm just gonna add this to this. Expiration date is 3 days after the date that you make it. So today is the 27th. I'm just gonna add that up to the fill line. Don't need a lot of lime juice. Please don't add a whole bunch of lime juice. So on the 30th, this will expire, but I was eating drunk here because I drink 2 a day. Okay, why is this not? Am I tripping? Why is this not at? Yeah, I was tripping. And then that's it. You shake it up. And then this is the green juice. I have one in the refrigerator. I was down to my last 2. And this is what they look like. If you go into grocery stores and you see like juices like this, it will be separated because it's actual juice inside. You just don't know what kind of juice really is inside of there. So this is why I make them now. But this is what it looks like before you shake it. This is what it looks like after you shake it. So I'm gonna have 10 of these. I'm drinking these 2 tomorrow, and then by the next couple days these will be done. But I'm about to finish making these. I just wanted to show you guys making the green juice with a cold pressed juice machine. And then of course I still have my wellness shot. I take 1 of these a day, every day. I don't skip no days when it comes to the wellness shot. 1 of these a day. And you can add celery or whatever to this if you have a chronic illness. You can add celery to this to help kill the cells, but for the most part, you can add whatever you want it. I added aloe vera juice to the last batch I did because I don't always do apple juice. I like to switch it up. So 1 week I'll do apple juice, next week I'll do aloe vera juice, and I actually have aloe vera here that I press that juice to myself. Everything is pressed here. So let me get the rest of these done.